just went and rented out a hearse. The devil and his keys, and I'm sitting in reverse, about to back up on my life and make it worse. Dealing with disease, and I know I can't be cured. I'm certain, I'm uncertain, and I'm certainly insured. No sir, I assure you it's a circus over her. This ain't church. Climbing to the canopy, I'm winding up the family tree. It's nuts, but I think the family's cursed. War widow lost a father and a husband.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free ghostwriter. Benzino's got his. Why not you? What's going on, YouTube? It's only Knox, and we are back. We're back with our reaction series. So today, man, this has been just a crazy week. I feel like all I am doing is sitting here like every day I go, you know what? I'm gonna chill out today because I put in a lot of work. There's been a lot of time put into this. There's been so many diss tracks dropping. I am inundated with diss tracks. So naturally what happens today when I think I'm just in cruise control, we get yet another diss track. Yes, I'm well aware. We got a big one from Benzino. A lot of people are talking about this one. They're saying I need to do this. I need to break this down because this heats up. Things get interesting. So Benzino, it's your second chance, man. But before we go any further, listen, I want to give a quick shout out to that song in the intro. If you guys like that brand new music video, Family Curse, out now. It is a wild storytelling track from me. If you want to support me and support the channel directly, I'll put the links to check that out below. But anyways, know what we're here for. Benzino, step back up to the plate. Let's see what you got.
Rock and roll was a black thing until Elvis came and made it different. You can't self-sustain, you too selfish, wait and listen. You keep saying my name, you put yourself in this position. This what happens when the Celtics play the Pistons. I was minding my business.
There's actually some pretty smooth rhyme schemes playing off of self-sustain, naming Celtics play the Pistons. I wonder what the Celtics record is against the Pistons. If the Celtics dominate the Pistons, which I think is correct, when you talk about dynasties and all of that, then that's a pretty dope bar because Benzino being from Boston versus the Pistons being from Detroit, Eminem's town. So Benzino saying B-Town is going to dominate in that sense. But again, we always got to open up on the race. Like we talked about this on the last Benzino diss, right? Like let's find some new areas of attack, okay? Shout out to the legends, obviously, man. Shout out to Chuck Berry. Shout out to Little Richard, right? Shout out to the OGs of rock and roll. That's dope. But the thing is, you can't sit here and compare. Nobody is saying that Eminem started the genre of hip hop. That is just illogical. Nobody is saying that Eminem started rap. That's not happening. Eminem just happens to be one of the greatest MCs of all time, and it just so happens that he's white. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I know that pisses off a lot of people, but deal with it.
You can't self-sustain, you too selfish, wait and listen.
Self-sustain, selfish, wait and listen. Smooth SSS alliteration.
You keep saying my name, you put yourself in this position. This what happens when the Celtics play the Pistons.
And that's not true, right? That's not true already because Benzino has name-dropped Eminem so much, and he's carried on dissing him. Like, I love when you just have revisionist history. Like all of a sudden Benzino is positioning these diss tracks like this is Eminem was asking for this because Eminem dug this up and brought up Benzino again. When Benzino has just been shitting on Eminem in interviews, going on Matt Hoffa, going everywhere and continuing to trash Eminem. So it's like, how did you not expect this? I think he has expected this with the speed of these diss tracks and the responses. Seems like he's been working on this for a little while. He's had some stuff tucked away.
You put yourself in this position.
Or sorry, not him. What am I saying? The ghostwriter that he paid has had this tucked away for a while.
This what happens when the Celtics play the Pistons. I was minding my business. You wasn't making any type of noise these days, so a choice was made. Clout chase Benzino and Leray. You still in your annoying phase.
Really?
Hey, what do you call it when the man that stands is a stand? Help me coin the phrase. I am the coach.
The man that stands is a stand. Help me coin the phrase. That's a clever flip played off a stand and leaning into Eminem. But again, like the clout chasing bars, no. What? Why would Eminem, by definition, be a clout chaser when you look at his numbers compared to your like 2,000 YouTube subscribers? It's very cute that you think that way.
When the man that stands is a stand, help me coin the phrase. I am the culture. You don't even be around. You don't even come outside. You don't even see a town. I swear Bezel said the M don't be showing the city love. Why you ain't got no words for him, huh? He in your city, bro. I wonder why.
Okay. Now we're getting to some legit rebuttals from Ben. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want more of. Not this just race shit all the fucking time and playing that. But obviously Benzino saying that he's the culture. He's never really had an impact. Dave Mays had an impact at the source, right? Benzino just bullied his way into that whole situation. Anyways, that's beside the point. So Benzino making outlandish claims again. But this is actually a pretty dope claim right here. Let's bring this back. Let's appreciate it.
You don't even see a town. I swear Bezel said the M don't be showing the city love. Why you ain't
So the Icewear Vezo situation, right? Dope Detroit rapper. And he did say, like, he felt like Eminem wasn't coming to the hood anymore, wasn't showing love to all these, you know, up-and-coming rappers in the streets who look up to Eminem, like Royce does. Royce is always out there in the streets, like, showing love. And it's like, this critique of Eminem always, like, staying inside his mansion and, like, turning into this hermit. Yeah, like, this is legit stuff you can come at Eminem with. And what's he doing? Even though, like, he's contributed so much to the culture. And even Icewear said it, man. Icewear was like, Eminem has given so much through his foundations. He's put so many artists on, but we just want to see him more. Like, I'm a fan of Eminem. But to be fair to that, after Icewear said that and went on record, there was an Instagram photo of a 50 concert when M was there with Icewear Vezo. So they did get to meet up in person. So Eminem did hear that. He's like, all right, I take that on board. That's a fair criticism. I'm going to come out and see this dude because he is legitimately a fan. He looked up to me. He's Detroit. I'm going to put on for the city.
You don't even see a town. I swear Bezel said the M don't be showing the city love. Why you ain't got no words for him, huh? He in your city, bro.
He saw him.
I wonder why. We want to see. Just say something, please. Could it be possibly that you ain't really from them streets? I was born and raised in my city. You should have come for me. I don't know where you from. Let's say Missouri loves company. I'm probably more Detroit than you.
Oh, okay. All right. The Eminem Missouri flip. M being originally from Missouri. Like Benzino saying, look, I was born and raised here. You can't necessarily claim that. Again, if you want to come with it in a diss track, come with facts. And that is a fact. And then Missouri Loves Company. That's a smooth Ringo Starr song that he just flipped into this. Never thought I would hear that in a Benzino diss.
That you ain't really from them streets. I was born and raised in my city. You should have come for me. I don't know where you from. Let's say Missouri loves company. I'm probably more Detroit than you cause these real niggas know me. I was with YBI in 86. Yeah, that's my OGs. Four Corners, Columbia Point. My young boys had the Moseys on deck.
YBI. Wow, we're going back to like Black Mafia days and cartel links right there. Benzino really leaning into like the drug overlord.
Jeez, Four Corners, Columbia Point. My young boys had the Moseys on Dexter with the bomb boys close to me. Okay, you found 50 and you put on 5 Detroit niggas. Rest in peace to the best ones. The rest of them sound iffy. So let's go down your stable.
Interesting. He used Proof in a diss against Eminem last time. Now he's showing Proof a lot of love. But I do respect him showing love to Proof in this one.
Niggas rest in peace to the best ones. The rest of them sound iffy. So let's go down your stable. Gun left
while dissing the rest of D12.
to the best ones. The rest of them sound iffy. So let's go down your stable. Gun left your label. Benny left your label. Khan left your label.
West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine. This is all true. Griselda left.
Gun left your label. Benny left your label. Khan left your label. Royce left your label. Joe Button left your label. Ortiz left your label. No crooked eye couldn't save you. Yellow Wolf been out there flopping. And where the hell Cassius at though? Heard from Obi twice, only twice, and not a word from Stat Quo. With all the force lines that.
That's true, man. I remember when Stat Quo came out and dropped, and I was like, all right, looking forward to this. And yeah, it was crickets after that. Obi Trice only dropped 2 albums on Shady Records before he left. So what's he saying here? This is an interesting critique because it's like, you know, you want to talk about your impact and who you've put on for. Sure, you gave the world 50 Cent. Nobody's denying that. But here's a long list of really dope MCs. Joel Ortiz, King Crooked. Come on, man. Royce the 5'9". The list goes on and on. Yellow Wolf as well. Yellow Wolf is dope. Like so many dope artists. Conway, Benny, all of these. They've all come through. Then they've all left. What's going on with that? I feel like that is a fair critique.
No crooked eye couldn't save you. Yellow Wolf been out there flopping. And where the hell Cassius at though? Heard from Obi.
And what happened to Cassius, man? Oh,
Twice, only twice. And
we're gonna have we reacted to any of the M tracks with Cassius on it? We're gonna go back.
Been out there flopping. And where the hell Cassius at though? Heard from Obi twice, only twice, and not a word from Stat Quo. With all them force lines that you pitched them, Shady Records sound like less of a name and more like a description. Chain here, a feature there, a side of that.
That is a dope bar. Shady Records sounds like less of a name and more of a description. because now we're talking about the impact of Shady Records, specifically in the past decade.
Less of a name and more like a description. Chain here, a feature there, a side of that. What did he do? And why this cat don't get the type criticism that did he do? Huh? Y'all see what all this corny rap shit do to you?
Why doesn't Eminem get the type of criticism that Diddy gets for how he manages the label and artists? Well, for one thing, I've never heard stories of Eminem just, phoning in sex parties and bringing the KY out. If you get that phone call from Diddy, you know what's up. You better clench that butthole very, very tight, boys and girls.
Chain here, a feature there, a side of that. What did he do? And why this cat don't get the type criticism that did he do? Huh? Y'all see what all this corny rap shit do to you? Since you so hip-hop, then you should've went to Nipsey funeral. If you support 50, then why you ain't go to Smoke funeral? And now you spitting gum bars, boy, I really throw two in you. Talk about I catch it straight. You pull it and squeeze. I've been shot multiple.
Catch it straight. You pull it. I told you those funeral lines got to Benzino. Remember when we broke it down and we said there's some just layers to this, and Eminem knows what he's doing with the funeral line. So Benzino is going back in on this, and he's taking it and flipping it back on M. Obviously, rest in peace to some legends in hip-hop as well. Benzino saying you're so about the culture. Why aren't you here helping to celebrate these legends and what they've done? Interesting.
Don't two in you. Talk about I catch it straight. You pull it and squeeze. I've been shot multiple times. What's a bullet to me? Looking at me. Trust my...
I've been shot multiple times. What's a bullet to me? Remember we talked about him being shot at his mom's funeral by his nephew. He got shot in the arm. Right, so he has been shot before. Again, we're bringing some facts to the table. This is better, Benzino. Let's stay more on this route. Why am I teaching this dude how to write a diss track?
Multiple times. What's a bullet to me? Looking at me. Trust my process. I am here to cook in these streets. You miss a season like you rookie and bees. You call our women black bitches, then play the victim when it.
Cook in these streets, missing seasons, chef in the kitchen, bringing the sauce with it.
Season like you.
We might get a sauce 2.0.
Rookie and bees. You call our women black bitches, then play the victim when there's distrust. You keep using the art form that we created to diss us. They try to rewrite history.
But this is the art form that many people use nowadays. It's become a worldwide global phenomenon, There's Latinos that use rap and hip hop, right? Caucasians, Europeans, Asians. It's worldwide at this point in time. Why does it got to be us? Why are you dissing us? Well, you've been dissing Eminem the whole time. So you can diss him using rap, but he can't diss you using rap. You see that, man? Why do we have to do that? He always has to just pull out the race card, man. Stop it. Stop it. You had some good lines of logic. You had some really interesting thoughts right there that you were positioning and that you were looking at, right? Like I said, man, it's like he does this and he's climbing and then he just trips his own self up and just falls on his face again with things.
Like you rookie and bees. You call our women black bitches, then play the victim when there's distrust. You keep using the art form that we created to diss us. They try to rewrite history.
Obviously, we're re-digging up the black bitches Eminem scandal right there again. Benzino knows what he's doing with that one.
Keep using.
But it's like Groundhog's Day. We've already addressed this and been through this. But we're going to do it again. Let's do it again.
Art form that we created to diss us. They try to rewrite history, make you Elvis a hip-hop. But in the store, Slim should be on the shelves next to Slipknot. You say you come from battle rap, but why you don't support none of these battle cats? Drake be at the smack events, where your ass was at. Room full of hood niggas back to back and it's action packed. And a pop rapper smack dab in the middle. Imagine that. Last time you battled, shit was like 22.
And the pop rapper, right? Room full of these OGs, right? In battle rap. And these tough dudes all around. And Drake is right there, right? So Drake's not scared. I like the way that he positions that. Again, that's good logical lines right there. You came up a battle rapper. What have you done for battle rap lately? Where are you supporting? Here's another great artist, a dope artist who's probably a lot less street than you are. And he's out here doing it while you're still at home. You see what Benzino's doing again? How he positions these things?
Smack dab in the middle.
Man, I want to meet his ghostwriter. This dude deserves a raise. Benzino, he deserves a raise, right? He's done well on this one.
Last time you battled, shit was like 22 years ago versus Marv 1. What was the outcome of that matchup? Marv 1.
Marv 1. Yeah, there was the bonus scenes of 8 Mile, right? And you had legitimate, again, this is an example of what Eminem has done for Detroit, right? In the battle rap scene at that time, right? He had a bunch of Detroit battle rappers out there. He had a bunch of artists that he put on for. And they got paid just to stand there and be a part of the crowd. But they were having fun in the outro, and they were just doing B-roll. and they had different dudes come up and battle Eminem. And Mav 1, you know, he went on the barbershop, didn't he? He did the interview, and he said that, like, the crowd actually enjoyed his diss more than Eminem because Eminem's mic cut out for part of it. You didn't get all of his lines. And, yeah, like, he came through. And, like, Eminem, even to Eminem, like, he challenged him to a rematch. So he wouldn't challenge him to a rematch later on in, like, Shady Manor if he didn't feel like, maybe this dude got one up on me. You know what I'm saying? So Benzino doing some homework. Look at that. Look at that. You might pass the class today, my friend.
Rapper smack dab in the middle. Imagine that. Last time you battled, shit was like 22 years ago versus Marv 1.
And actually, it was his last true loss was what? Was it the Rap Olympics? Was it otherwise at the Rap Olympics? Right? But, I mean, even that loss was in the final, and Eminem mowed through like 15 MCs to, like, get there in the first place.
Imagine that. Last time you battled, shit was like 22 years ago versus Marv 1. What was the outcome of that matchup? Marv 1.
Marv 1 versus Marv Space 1. He won the battle. That's smooth wordplay. Again, he's got some nice rhyme schemes and wordplay flips. I mean, the flow has kind of stayed the same for 2 minutes, 40 seconds. It's still the same, like, slow flow, falling a little bit behind the beat, but the rhyme writing is nice. Some of the flips are nice. There are some dope punches thrown in there.
22 years ago versus Marv 1. What was the outcome of that matchup? Marv 1. You been afraid, you ain't no renegade fam, and you duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't with the fake.
Renegade, right? Jay-Z and Eminem Renegade song. And you're not really a renegade in real life.
You ain't no renegade fam, and you duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't with the fake fam. Me, you and Royce can box. 2-on-1, y'all get the same hands. I'm in the trench with weight bands, so when I lift them, they land. I've been a made man, you little mangy minute made man.
Hang on a second.
And so when I lift them, they box. 2-on-1, y'all get the same hands. I'm in the trench with weight bands, so when I...
Yeah, I'm in the trench because the trench is on land. They land. My fists, they are going to land. Then they had a smooth barber to catching this fade, and you can really get shot up with this.
Boys can box. 2-on-1, y'all get the same hands. I'm in the trench with weight bands, so when I lift them, they land. I've been a made man, you little mangy minute made man, and I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand. My nigga Young Z.
Pissing on your lyrical lemonade. The lyrics that you're bringing to the table, and then also flipping the Cole Bennett lyrical lemonade because that's where Eminem dissed him on Doomsday Part 2. All right, bar and a half, Minute Maid to Lemonade scheme.
Man, and I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade.
And you're a made man, right? You've been made.
Man, you little mangy minute made man, and I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand. My nigga Young Z.
And then obviously when you're pissing, it's yellow because lemonade is yellow. Okay, there was some thought to that. There's more thought to this one.
Man, and I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand. My nigga Young Z dissed you. Milkbone dissed you. Last Emperor dissed you. Pace 1 dissed you. Real lyrics.
Pace 1, Young Z, The Outsiders. What's really interesting here, hang on.
Dissed you. Last Emperor dissed you.
Last Emperor.
Pace 1 dissed you. Real lyricist, but you ain't go back.
Oh my God, no way. He mentioned all the Outsiders, but he didn't mention As Is. Oh, As Is. How you feel about that, man? God, you just got shut down again, even by Benzino. That one hurts.
My nigga Young Z dissed you. Milkbone dissed you. Last Emperor dissed you. Pace 1 dissed you. Real lyricist, but you ain't go back at them, did you? Cause you would rather battle pop stars to get your issue. You like to pick the low-hanging fruit, let's get this clear. You diss Elton John, your mom, your ex, Britney Spears. You diss Lana Del Rey fam, Moby, Iggy, not Iguodala, the white broad. Is you shitting me? Will
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy, not Iguodala, the white broad. Is you shitting me? Will Smith, Nick Cannon, Insane Clown Posse.
Hey, careful, don't diss Will Smith. He'll slap back.
The white broad, is you shitting me? Will Smith, Nick Cannon, Insane Clown Posse. A retired Joe Button, when I tell a lie, stop me. Machine Gun Kelly, that boy damn near whipped you. Come on, dog, how Vanilla Ice gon' dish you? If you thought...
Wait, did he just call MGK Vanilla Ice? So he dissed MGK as well. Maybe we'll have a weird plot twist where two enemies will come together and and become friends to unite against Benzino. I don't think that'll ever happen, but hey, you never know. This is diss tracks. It's diss track season. This is fun. But you see the critique here, right? You constantly pick that low-hanging fruit. The people you're going after aren't the true lyricists. That's why he listed off all these lyricists before. But if you want to peel that back and look at it, Benzino, like, why do you go after these dudes? So there's an easy flip that Eminem could do here, and it just came right away. Like, so you're not in that conversation because I've dissed you, and I've dissed you multiple times. So you calling yourself not a true lyricist? See how that works? Very simple to flip that one. But then also, Cannabis. Cannabis is a really dope lyricist. Eminem has gone after some lyricists before and some dope rappers. So,
Broad, is you shitting me? Will Smith, Nick
but obviously the highly publicized ones are going to be like the big pop stars and going to be these other artists that he's mentioning.
Insane Clown Posse, a retired Joe Button. When I tell a lie, stop me. Machine Gun Kelly, that boy damn near whipped you. Come on, dog. How Vanilla Ice gon' dish you? If you thought your rap bars was hard, you really need to grow up. You just plain Eminem. You ain't got no nuts, huh? This shit about to get.
I think I've heard that before. Who used that? Was ICP that used that originally? Like Eminem is plain with no nuts, like he's got no cojones, no balls underneath him, versus the Eminem package with no nuts in it.
You just plain Eminem. You ain't got no nuts, huh? This shit about to get really dark on you. Get them dogs on you. The bark on you. Dog on you, dog. As soon as you log on, you got them locked on you. Like the laws on you.
That's a smooth dog gone, dog on, log on. Love that flow right there, man.
About to get really dark on you. Get them dogs on you. The bark on you. Dog on you, dog. As soon as you log on, you got them locked on you. Like the laws on you. As soon as your thoughts dawned on you. There's a problem on your hands now, cause I got it solved on you. Don't make me fucking call Benzino dog on you. I am really outside and this recluse need to get out more. I run the outdoors and I can vouch for anyone that been down I can account for. And how about your mind will finally be off of my neck with my hand squeezed around yours.
How about your mind? It'll finally be around mine. And the neck, remember Eminem said Benzino has no neck. So that's a rebuttal on the neck scheme. Benzino's going to say, I'm going to grab your neck. And then we're going to see how it goes, since you're saying you're really coming for my neck. Because again, you're not really about this life. He's positioning himself as the street tough guy. And Eminem is this dude who stays inside and isn't really about this outside life. You see what he's doing here? MGK did some of that when MGK was talking about Eminem being this hermit that sits inside and just reads his dictionary all day. So again, pay attention, meathead. You're saying the same shit that he said, basically. I'll tell you what, though. We had Vulturious, and there were some lines. Like, that proof line was dope. There were a couple dope bars from Vulturious. But overall, I had a lot of fun with that one because it was like, this is light work, really. This one is definitely more well put together. I think Benzino paid his ghostwriters more for this one, because you got some more meat on this. And like I said, like, some of the stuff we can throw away because it's recycled stuff. It's the same shit that we hear. But there were a few lines of thinking I felt like were good approaches of attack. There were good logical approaches to use against Eminem and to raise things and to raise flags on, to try to really get a response from him. Now, will Eminem actually respond? I don't know, because Eminem dissed him. And like, it's not like Eminem's pulling a Nick Cannon where he ignored Nick Cannon. Like, Eminem fired shots, right? So if Eminem's firing, then he's ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's ready to fire. So he's got no issue. It's just, does Benzino do enough to merit him responding to it? Vulturious, I don't think so. This one, I think that there's enough pieces on the bone here that Eminem can pick at, that Eminem can take and flip if he wants to and wants to address this situation. But what do you guys think? I mean, at the end of the day, it's diss track season. We're back for it. Benzino, you were... No, I'm not doing it again. Anyways, I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. This is only Knox Hill. You know, I'll catch you again.